before I want to start with anything else, who I am, what this is, I want to tell you a story. Well, picture this. So you're snuggled up in your sleeping bag, a long day of hiking, you're West Virginia, wore yourself out. You're trying to go to bed, a breeze floats through your tent, you're in there with all your family, just long day, and drift off to sleep. Alright, and then you drip, drip. What is that? There's water. There's water collecting everywhere. You feel it, you're like, whoa. The rain's coming down in sheets, the thunder's shaking your tent, you're like, hey, what's going on out there? You whip off the covers, you look outside, your dry campsite from earlier, rushing water everywhere. But there's no rafting trip this time, there's just water. And then you're thinking to yourself, wow, well crap, but where's my backpack? The one with my food, my clothes, my matches, my boots. Yeah, where's that? And you look off 20 feet away and there's a sopping wet mess. That's your backpack. And I just thought, there had to be a better way to do that. There's a giant tree in the middle of the site. Why weren't we utilizing that? Like all the work my mom and I put into planning the meals, packing the gear, making sure my little sister packed enough pairs of socks. That all goes to waste unless your gear is dry and organized. So the next morning, as we surveyed all the damage, and I experimented with what would become the Possum Gear Strap. And not only did my new invention keep it off the ground from sitting water, but it also made sure reptiles, spiders, all the creepy crawlies didn't get in there while you're sleeping. And with outdoors being on the upswing, of course, COVID, everyone wants to go outside, get away from people. It's only going to be, there had to be other people like me, other backpackers, other campers, other adventurers like me. So the beauty in the Possum Gear Strap is its simplicity. And to show you how easy it is, I'll just like to demonstrate for you. First, you'd like to find a 3 to 7 foot tree in diameter. This obviously is not a tree. This, we borrowed kickboxing stuff, but they wouldn't let me carry it on the airplane, a tree. They wouldn't let me carry it on. So first you just cinch the strap around there, and then you get your carabiners. Just slide it on there, upside down, and then you find your bag. Ooh. Off the ground. Perfect height so I can access any of the little pockets. Oh, I need this, I need that. Also off the ground, away from all the puddles, all the pests. And so the gear strap goes up in minutes. It can hold up to 200 pounds of any kind of gear. It holds all 4 of my family's backpacks, like our sleeping bags, everything, our cooking equipment, everything go on the tree. And it only weighs 5 ounces, so it goes, probably should have kept this over here. But it can slip in a pocket, a pouch, like any little side pocket for your backpack. It only weighs 5 ounces, which is really important to our backpackers that are actually like weighing out each individual thing. So, and I told you a lot about the product, not so much about me. So, I'm Zoe Turner. I'm a high school senior this year. Actually really crazy because this week's been a crazy week. I play soccer. I had a soccer game the other day. I was late yesterday because I had class, so I had to ask my teacher if it was okay to come, which is crazy. And my family has been a huge part of this too. It's I'm building this brand with my dad, and my mom is always helping, and my sister is helping me shoot pictures and going on all these trips with us. It's just really cool. And as part of high school, it's just sports. I'm also looking at colleges, and it's like all sorts of crazy stuff. But we have 2 top priorities along with all this stuff when we were making this brand. And the one was to make as much of our product here. I wanted to make it US. So our strap is made in Oregon. Our bags and our carabiners are sourced from a promotional company in Virginia. And then in my hometown, I live in Hiram, Ohio, which is, nobody's heard of it, I know. It's right outside of Cleveland, but there's a a small company that employs individuals with disabilities, and that's who assembles our products. And they're just such an amazing company. We went and we visited. Actually, the samples that that I gave to the judges here were assembled by my friend Matthew. If he was here, he'd give you all a fist bump. Yeah, it's been totally crazy, and I know the startup process is not easy, and I'm surrounded by so many people that could tell me that here, that it's not an easy process, or else everybody would do it. And since I'm definitely still in high school, juggling school and sports and college, and I'm a waitress on the weekends, and I'm doing this, I could definitely use as much help as I can get, whether it's like branding or sales, promotion, advertisement. Like, I don't know as much as I could learn from all these people here. So the advice, the expertise Title IX is giving me this weekend, but also could give me in the future, is amazing. And this was just an idea in my head a year ago, which is insane. But the biggest win so far is to show other young women, like I could show my sister, I could show the girls from my class at school, you can do this. Entrepreneurship, that is for you. Business, that's for you. You can do that. Like So nothing is limited by age or by gender. You can do anything you set your mind to. And I would just like to thank Title IX for bringing me out here today, and all this amazing women I got to meet this week. And win or lose, this has just been an incredible journey. Yeah!
Great job, Zoe. This is so close to my heart because I work with girls 8 to 18 who kickstart businesses. So congratulations. This is such a feat for you to be able to juggle so many things at once. I love the name of your company. I think it's so clever. Like the reference to the possum, like it really kind of looks and functions like a possum. So I think that's super clever. So one of the questions that I have for you is, do you envision this as a hobby on the side, or do you really envision yourself as someone who maybe wants to pursue business long-term in college? What are your long-term aspirations, and would you be able to continue with the business if you got a big order?
Yes, well definitely the whole college thing. I'm looking into like engineering, and like I want to do something along the lines of like designing things, like just like this, designing things for people. And I definitely see this as a business now, and I'm sure down the line a lot of things are going to change, especially like this year and the coming years. But we're suited for a big order. I'm ready to like go for that. And as far as the future, it's hard to say right now. It's hard to say anything. Like I had a million people asking me this week and weeks before, so do you know what you want to do? You know where you're going to college? And it's crazy.
I just want to tell you, you're such an inspiration, and I want to compliment you on doing this early, because I think as you are older and you want to pursue a business, you have so much more to risk, I think, when you have all these other adult demands. And so I think that entrepreneurship can be second nature for you, and congratulations on starting early.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you had other ideas, if this is like your first idea that you pursued, or if you've had others along the way.
This is the first idea we've pursued, but also I was just talking with my dad the other day that how fun would it be to make like a kid's version, or like a mini Possum Junior or something like that. So like this is the first one, but I'm sure I'm gonna have ideas to bounce off of, either my dad, my family, to for the future.
I applaud you too for getting started early. I wish that there were two things that were taught in high school: financial confidence and entrepreneurship. Yes. So I applaud you for being inspiration to a lot of young women out there just starting out. What is your price point? Have you established any accounts, and who is your competition?
Right now, well, I'll answer the last question first. So, right now, this is the only product on the market like that. It's heavy duty. It's meant to hold gear. It's meant to hold all your stuff. The only thing that's comparable is like the clothesline, like to hold like your socks or something, like in between like two trees. But like, this is the only one out there right now that, or else I wouldn't have made it. You know. The second thing is that our price point right now. Right now we're doing orders of 1,000 units, and we make them for about $5.90 a piece, which gives us about 70% margins, which is where we want to be right now.
In competition, do you see other brands doing anything like this?
Not so far. I have not seen anything, but one of our number things on our list is to get a patent, so to make sure it stays that way.
How much does it sell for?
$19.99 is what we sell for, but then we also do like Black Friday sales and stuff like that for $14.99, which would give you like 60%.
And where are you selling them? Where are your accounts right now?
We're doing direct to consumer from our website right now, and that's where most of our sales are coming from.
And your fulfillment center is in your garage?
Yes.
Is this the packaging, the way that it would come in the store, or like this?
It would come in, we mail them in the tubes like you got them. So that's...
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's very nice.
Thank you.
Where have you seen some success in getting the word out there?
For sure, we sent out a news release to a lot of different magazines, a lot of different influencers on Instagram. We were actually featured in Outdoor Retail Magazine because we kept sending stuff. We're like, hey, it's us again. And so they put us in the magazine. So that's definitely getting the word out. And then we sent them to a couple influencers on Instagram, and they post about it. They're like, this really works, and they use them for different things. That we had a guy use it for hunting, which I don't hunt, so I didn't know that. So yeah, it's very versatile. I had no idea.
Do you have a plan to try to get beyond just Instagram and direct to consumer? Are you asking any retailers to take your product and sell it? Have you reached out?
Yeah, we've reached out, of course, to the Dream, the big box guys, the REI, the LL Bean. Like we've reached out to those. We'd love to be brick and mortar, but we also know that keeping it online is also best for both parties. It's cutting out that, and you can get more margins that way, and they know exactly where it's coming from. But we'd love to be in brick and mortar stores, like setting up a little, like all the little canister displays would be awesome. But yeah, we've sent out a lot of different stuff to different people. It's yeah, we've only had it for about a year, so we're still working on that.
Are you still working with Scoutbox, and how did that go?
Yeah, the Scoutbox, for people that don't know, is a subscription box company for outdoor gear. So a monthly little package, and you get like, well, you get one of these, and you get a fun little like pair of socks and sorts of gear like that. And we were in their July issue of this year, and it was actually their most successful box so far, which was awesome to hear. And it was
Who does the spreadsheets at home?
the spreadsheets. My dad mostly does the spreadsheets, and then he tells me how to do the spreadsheets, so I do the next time.